All right, what's going on, guys? For today's video, we're going to be testing out the zone compared to a triangle zone. Super excited to test this thing out. I think this thing is going to be hilarious. We'll go through all the shots, backhand, forehand, upside down, grenade roll, or you name it. We're going to try it, see how she does. All right, let's go disc golf. All right, I just wanted to quickly go over the disc design process for making the triangle zone. We started out by making our sketch of the zone's profile, and this is a close-up of the rim that I sketched up. Tried to get it as accurate as I possibly could. Once we were happy with the sketch of the zone, we just had to extrude a long, straight portion of that, which would then be chopped into a 120-degree section of the triangle disc. This is what that ended up looking like. From here, once we were happy with it, all we had to do was do a circular pattern of this section 3 times to give us our full triangle. This is what it looked like. Looked pretty good. From here, we just wanted to round out the corners a little bit to make them not quite as sharp. Ended up looking really, really good. Super excited to test it out. All right, to start her out here, we obviously got to go over the design, show it off here real quick. So we copied the zone profile as closely as we could there. Hard to kind of get them side by side there. Looks pretty solid, pretty comparable, except obviously it's a triangle. It's feels, I mean, interesting to hold a zone that's very, very straight. It looks pretty hilarious when it's spinning. I have no idea how this is going to fly. The square disc was really understable and got this weird like lift to the right. So I don't know if this is going to do the same thing. We're going to test her out here. We're at a little pitch and putt course and see how it does. See if we can do any cool shots with it. All right, first shot here, 140-foot little hyzer. We'll try out the ring zone first. Okay, a little park job. Let's see how this bad boy flies. Hopefully I don't lose it right in the river. Okay, interesting. It definitely did not get much distance, but the stability seemed okay. We'll have to test it out some more and see. All right, hole number 2 here ended up short. Did hyzer the whole time though, so it didn't instantly flip and do the weird lift thing to the right. So we're gonna keep trying it out, see how we can do. 151-foot hole. Another backhand hyzer, another backhand hyzer. We're gonna throw a little harder, see how she does with a little more power on it. There is a lot of headwind right now, but we're gonna try her out. Throw a nice hyzer with it. Throw a little harder. Oh yeah, the headwind. It really doesn't do very well in the wind. That last shot did kind of seem to get that weird lift. I mean, I know it's in a headwind, but kind of similar to the square disc where like it almost flies kind of like a boomerang. So we're gonna try it here. We're gonna throw it hard, see what it does. Okay, it does do it. It doesn't do it as bad as the square disc, but it does definitely start to go and then lift itself up. Very, very interesting. Maybe we can try a fun Anheuser with it, see what we can do. But we're going to go through all the shots, forehands, rollers, tomahawks, you name it. See if we can park some holes, have some fun with it. All right, we know it should lift and go to the right, so I'm going to try and get a slight little ante on it. Interesting. Okay, so it didn't do it as much on the forehand for some reason. I'll have to try that again in a little bit longer hole. Let's try and throw this a little harder. Interesting. So when you don't ante it, it really does lift really fast, but when I got the ante on it, it didn't lift much at all. All right, I do want to try one more forehand with it, then we'll jump to some of the crazy fun shots, but I kind of put these tiny little rounded corners on the inside of each of the rim portions and the points. If you put your finger kind of right at the edge of it, you can kind of rotate the disc off of that point really easily. So like, it's really interesting. It's like, it's not really, I mean, it's kind of a forehand, but it's like I'm almost just putting one finger in the rim and rotating it around that finger, where I feel like I could get a lot more speed and kind of whip and spin out of it, almost like a throwing star. So we're gonna try it that way. We're gonna try and rip an ante on it, see what it does. It went so high. It stuck in the ground and parked the basket. It went up, or went forward, up, came backward, stuck right next to the basket. That's awesome. First tomahawk with the triangle zone. We're gonna do the same thing we did on that forehand though, with that finger in the corner and let it rotate off of it, almost like a throwing star. I'm gonna do this as a pretty vertical tomahawk though, to really try and give it some height, really rip on it, see what it does. That was really, really interesting. I started pretty much vertical. I tried to do a little more cock than that, but it actually started to like pan out and almost fly. I'm gonna try that one more time. I think if I give that even more height, it might actually pan out into like a normal flight. Oh my God, it's coming back. It's coming back. The camera probably couldn't see that. It went up, started panning to the left, got that weird nose up lift too as it was doing it, started coming backwards, and it landed about 50 feet over here to my left. Well, I guess that from when we throw it that way. I mean, it started to come back like a boomerang. That is awesome. All right, one more upside down shot here, but with a lot more height to see if it does the same thing again. See if it just kind of drops quick. Okay, that one flew a little bit. Maybe I just threw the first one a little too low, but you could definitely tell it was overstable and it was trying to drop pretty quickly still. All right, I think it's going to do pretty similar to how it did on the Tomahawk, but we're going to try a grenade with it. Interesting. It went really, really straight, and it even like straightened itself up on the way up and down to come down like perfectly vertical. All right, it's time to see if we can get a triangle disc to roll, and then after that, we're going to play a couple of these short holes, see if we can't get one close, or maybe even snag an ace with it. All right, forehand roller attempts. Probably not going to work, but we're going to try it. Wait a minute. It tried to. It just kept bouncing the entire way and losing all of its speed, but it did roll a little bit. 126-foot hole. We're going to try another little backhand hyzer, see if we can't get it to go under this tree and then lift back up. Give it a chance. Drop, drop, drop. Honestly, not too bad. Let's see if we can get it with the normal zone. Skip up and in. Oh, we hit the chains. Come on. All right, let's see if we can't snag an ace with the triangle zone. Oh, honestly, not too bad. Just a little short and a little high. Get it. Oh my gosh, just inches in front of it. All right, guys, I was going to try and play a few more holes with it, try and snag an ace with it. We had a couple close shots, had a little chain out with this guy, but battery's at 5%. It is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Had a super fun time trying this out, fun experiment. If you want to support the channel and you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And let me know down below any other fun ideas I should try out next. All right, peace out.